everyone, welcome back. Nice to meet you. Good to see you again. I'm Megs, and today I'm going to do a video of talking about some new brands that that were kind of introduced to me in this year in 2020, but also some brands that I want to have a look at maybe coming into 2021. So I would have to say the most in the latter part of the year and in the most recent months and weeks, I have definitely, I don't know if I want to say up my game with spending, but definitely have for sure. Lots of stuff going on personally and whatever. So I wanted to buy some things that again brought me some joy. So I wanted to try definitely some new new to me brands, not new to the cosmetics industry brands, but some of them were. One, we were introduced to Rare Beauty by Selena Gomez, which I think when it launched, it wasn't one that I was like really yearning to try, but then I kept on watching reviews and I was like, okay, there might be something here. And I'm glad I did. So that was a really interesting. But I know at the end of last year, there were definitely some more indie brands that I wanted to try and get a feel for. And I did purchase some. I do have some on the way. And I will have to say, I wanted to try Lethal. Lethal was definitely on my list. And Lethal, I have heard nothing but good things. They're based out of Germany, I believe Berlin, if I'm not mistaken. And I've heard nothing but good things from Teresa's Dead. Teresa's Dead is probably the main, I guess, avid fan for Lethal Cosmetics. There have been obviously other people too, Angelica and who else? Annette. Both they all seem to be very much a supporter of Lethal. So that sparked my interest, and I've played with their palette design, and I know Kara C also indicated this, and I do agree. I almost, not that I felt overwhelmed, but I just didn't know what kind of combination to put together because all the colors looked really pretty. So you like for a Canadian who understands the woes that is exchange and taxes and duties and shipping, it's not as easy to get and purchase indie makeup for those reasons. So I really have to pick and choose which brands I'm going to invest my money in. So I finally bit the bullet. Black Friday, they were having some sales, and so I did a curated palette. Their new Velvet Dust, the grungy 90s, which totally speaks my love language. Anything that's grungy or 90s, like grunge 90s, swampy, olivey, mustards kind of colors, I'm all about it. So okay, so that's Lethal. Another brand that, these are all pretty much going to be indie brands. I would say they're all indie brands. Another one I wanted to try was M Cosmetics, and not the Canadian ME Cosmetics, but the one that Michelle Phan was or is kind of boss lady of. And I have looked many times. It's more about the serum blushes, to be quite honest with you. That's the only thing that really piques my interest. I had looked at buying them. I put some in my cart, and then I saw the shipping, and I'm like, no, I can't do it. It's just not worth it to me, and it's just not. If I could pick and choose a whole bunch of different products, maybe it's a little bit more worth it. But then I haven't looked recently, but I don't know if they're shipping to Canada anymore. I've heard a rumor that they're not. So that kind of ends that. It is other companies that I wanted to look into with JD Glow. JD Glow has been on my radar for a little while now, with talk of their Galaxy shadows. I think the first name that comes to my mind is Hannah here on YouTube. She was talking about some kind of unexpected, kind of really pretty unique colors, and one of them I believe was a Galaxy shadow. So I was like, okay, well there's these Galaxy shadows that are supposed to be phenomenal, and the pan size are just absolutely huge. So I did place an order again, kind of Black Friday, or no, before Black Friday, and I wanted to see what they were about. And so I do have some here. They arrived. They're massive pans, and I'll show you some that I did finally receive. So I have Cleona up here at the top, and then I have the Galaxy Shadows here. I finally, as I said, purchased some JD Glow. They're beautiful. They are beautiful. I can't deny it. Yeah. And if you want me to swatch some of any of those singles, please, by all means, just let me know down in the comment section. I'm more than happy to oblige. Because after all, while these, you know, I make videos for myself because I enjoy it, ultimately you're the ones that are watching as well. So I want some collaboration. Yes. Okay, so so JD Glow, Lethal Cosmetics, both I made orders. Another one is a Give Me Glow. Give Me Glow, again, looks like huge pan size. I think since Vintage Rose came out, it's been on my radar. Those, even though I'm not like a pink lover in terms of eyeshadows, there's something about that particular palette that looked really pretty. I don't know if it was the greens that were in them or even like the copper rose type, but I felt like they were super pretty, super incredibly shiny and shimmers. I've heard nothing but fabulous things about their shimmers and their pigmentation. So I was like, okay, but a lot of times the stock was never in and available, so I was always waiting for and trying to wait for notifications. Again, small company, I don't think the operation's all that big, so I always had to wait for the notification. There's some other ones too. Devinah is another one that Angelica has talked about so favorably that you know, she Colourpop just just landed on my doorstep at 9:30 at night. Thank you, DHL. I can't track things. They get kind of lost when they cross the border, and I have no clue when they're coming or what have you. So, yeah, that's fun. It's not really a brand that I want to talk about right now, but I can leave it a different video. But I will say, I'll tell you what I got. I think I've already made reference to these in another video, but I've got the Baroque palette here, which is actually really pretty in person. It's from the Dark Blooms collection, and I love everything about this artwork. I love kind of the Baroque period. I love Baroque furniture, not broke, but Baroque. And so these kind of colors, yes, they're kind of gray tones, but they have something special about them. But anyway, really pretty. Just look at that. Look how gorgeous this packaging is. But anyway, I'm totally off topic and what have you, but and then finally, I'm so happy this arrived. I'm so happy that I could get it. This is the Raw Beauty Christie Colourpop. I know there's like tons of videos on this already, but I'm happy I have it, and I, again, love these kinds of colors. Yeah, if you want me to do a video with any of these, please do. I feel like it's unfortunate that it just takes so long to get here, that it's already passé, you know, and people have moved on to the new and latest and greatest freaking fucking palette. Anyway, very, very cute. Okay, so we were just talking about some brands. I've already tried Colourpop before, so I already know. But they have like the Baby Yoda one, super cute. Okay, so what are some other brands that I wanted to try? So I was talking about Devinah and Angelica and her really favorable opinion of them, how just seems like a really good company, and I'm always here to support, especially a two-person operation. And again, they're based in the States. So I took advantage definitely during Black Friday with regards to any kind of indie brand, for sure. And Devinah was definitely one of them. I was very fortunate to get the Star Chaser collection, along with 3 of, I think, the Rore flares. Yes, so again, just waiting on those to come. I think they didn't realize both they and Gimme Glow were super popular during the Black Friday event, and they're on their way. A company I also wanted to try a little bit more of was Janessa Myricks this year, and I definitely did. I have purchased a lot from the brand, and I'm so happy that I did, because I think it's definitely well worth it. I think the price of the products are phenomenal. I think they're right on point. I'm surprised that there's such a good price for the quality, to be honest with you. I think they're probably one of my favorite brands. I think the color fixes are an amazing way to use color if you're concerned about, I'm a big liquid cream kind of product person, but I do have a little bit sometimes oilier skin, especially eyelids. And if you like cream shadows and want the ease of cream shadows, but also have maybe more mature lids or just hooded eyes or oily lids in general, I think these are a nice way to use them. I like the fact that her products are definitely multifunctional, multi-use, and are just very much geared towards the artist. So you know they're going to be long lasting. They're going to be able to use, as I said, in a multitude of ways. Yeah, and I do think now that more people are going to be talking about her, which I see more and more out there, she is definitely a little bit more accessible. I did purchase her newest launch the other day, and it was the Twin Flames. They say multi-color, but multi-chrome, but I see more of a duochrome to them. We'll see when I see them in person, but they look beautiful. They're a liquid, kind of on the same idea as Natasha Denona's liquid kind of multi-chrome. So I'm excited to play with those as well. I don't know if there's any more companies. I definitely want to play with some Terra Moons. I've heard, again, nothing but good things from her. Menagerie is another company that I was very fortunate to play with when they were what were they called? And they were more of a liquid lipstick company. Makeup Monsters, yeah, and they had a great formula for their liquid lipsticks, as well as some really great variations and varieties of colors, like really cool, interesting colors. But I will tell you another company that totally surprised me. I'm going to say completely. I had no desire, no inclination to even try this. So it wasn't even a brand that I was really open to trying, to be honest with you, until probably about September-ish, October-ish, when people were talking about BH Cosmetics and I think the ice cream shop that might have launched, or Sweet Shop, and then people were talking about the avocado toast and the blueberry muffin. The blueberry muffin is what cinched it for me. So, or clinched it? Cinched it. No, clinched it for me. Sorry. Wow. Cinched the waist, clinched it. Okay. And so I did purchase the blueberry muffin as well as the Sweet Shop cherry on top palette. This is really cool. I love a good kind of blue with some neutral in it. I think it makes it definitely wearable, and people were going on and on and on and on about the formulation. So I was like, okay, well, the price is right. I had seen it in Urban Outfitters, but the only place that I've seen it, may have seen it at like Winners, kind of like TJ Maxx kind of thing. And it always just looked cheap. And I don't know, people would be like, oh, what's good for the price? And I'm like, well, I don't want to buy makeup that's good for the price. I want to buy good makeup. Then, like I said, these came out and people were like so floored with the quality of the shadows. So I was like, okay, you know, the price is right. They were on sale, I believe, when I purchased them, and the shipping wasn't too bad, and it got here pretty quickly. So I'm definitely open to trying out more from that particular line, especially when they do the restock of the Sweet Shop. I want to get the pistachio as well as the bubblegum, and at the same time I might want to also look into avocado toast, which is a green palette, and also anything that's the square. So I think there's the Switzerland one and the Tokyo. Those would be nice too, but I think I have a lot of shadows going on right now. Again, with more to come. I have a lot to play with. And not that I'm overwhelmed by it, but I also want to love them and to like really enjoy them. I think sometimes if you have too much, you just, especially right now when we're not wearing a lot of makeup and going outside, you're not wearing as much, right? So anyway, I'm going to enjoy what I have right now and play. And thanks for watching, guys. Let me know down below what are some brands that you want to try out in this upcoming year. I haven't really talked about what I want to try from here on out other than Terra Moons. Terra Moons is definitely one. There's this also great company in Canada called Cheekbone Beauty that is Indigenous ladies that have it here in Canada. Again, Canadian and Indigenous, gotta love it. I want to support it because we need more of it. Another company that's based out of my province is the Shine by SD Cosmetics that I think who has talked about them, both Angelica and Annette, who are and I think Amy Loves Makeup has spoken about them too, but I believe Annette and Angelica are a little bit more favorable of them, I believe. And they're a Black-owned indie company that I, again, want to get behind as well. So those are just some of my upcoming, anything else. But I want to thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe down below, and it really helps my channel out. And if not, that's okay too. Please take care of yourselves and take care of others, and I'll see you soon.